Good morning. Hey, here's to another 30-day challenge that I'm doing. This one is about your resilient comeback story. And I'm sharing that because that's the chapter I'm in. I've been given many opportunities the last 2 years, and there's something I want to share today that I'm realizing was holding me back. It is, what are the stories you're telling yourself about your resilience and your ability to bounce back, your ability to do things despite the hardship and difficulties that pop up in any journey when we're learning something new and when we're striving for something more in our lives. So here's what I realized. Over the last few years, you've seen me online and in different places putting myself out there. And I got into some rooms that I was like, what am I doing here? Here's the problem. That was an old story. That was an old story saying, oh, what do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Only lucky people get the breaks. That's not true. I look back now in hindsight and see there were opportunities right in front of me. The question was, why didn't I use my resilience to push through and take advantage of the opportunity that was in front of me? Well, one was I was giving into that old story, to those old voices, which, as someone who's in personal development, was a bit frustrating to realize that I'd done some work, but I needed to do deeper work. I needed to get to the point that I knew I had the ability to see the opportunity, to take the opportunity, to make it mine, and that I was enough and I was worthy of it. And I didn't need to be scared of the unknowns that may have come with it. Really, in the end, it is all up to you. You don't need permission from someone else to live your dream. You don't need permission to take an opportunity in front of you. You just have to decide you want it and to go for it. So I want you to think about today, what is your story? What are the things you're telling yourself? And you may need to step back and really dig deep to be honest with yourself about what is still holding you back from that resilient comeback story that you want to have coming out of the last few years, coming out of a difficulty, or just making a transformation in your own life. Because resilience to me is living your truth under all circumstances and finding it and allowing God to lead you to it. Now, God is very patient with us and gives us multiple opportunities, but we may miss out on some things if we're not paying attention and we're not giving ourselves permission to thrive and choose what is our truth and what is before us. So as you go through this week and this day, I want you to ignite a flame. I want you to start to shine bright and not hold back. You don't need to wait. You can start today. And then your joy and your light from living your truth resiliently will be a flame. It will be contagious. Your light will shine so bright that you will create a ripple effect and give other people permission to be as excited about life and the ability to create possibilities as you are. Because you have to believe it, and then you have to live it. When you live it, others will see it. The right things will happen, and you'll be in a state of flow where the things that you're focusing on, the positive opportunities, the positive mindset, the ability that you have to figure it out will allow you to stay in the right place at the right frequency where things just start falling into place. And next time that happens for you, trust it and go with it and don't question it. Don't allow those voices in your head to come in and creep in and not say that this is for you. Then you will be able to feel like the champion of your life. You will be able to have that resilient comeback story and be able to say, I did it. Not just I can, not just I will, but I did. And I finally had that opportunity this week myself to get a picture and shake the hand and get a hug from one of the mentors who pretty much gave me community and saved my life over the last 3 years, Brendan Burchard. And it was a peaceful moment. It wasn't exactly what I expected. And that's life sometimes. And though the conversation may not have seemed significant and the emotion may not have seemed as deep or as strong, there was happiness and there was joy and there was transformation because something in me changed. Something in me decided to start saying yes more and not wait for permission, not allow the old story to come in, and just know that I create my own safety and the world is a safe place. There are people worth getting to know who are doing the same things you're doing, who are dreaming. And there are those who've gone before, who are leading movements towards positive change, towards living your dream and being an example of it. So, what are you waiting for? Is really the thing that I came to understand. What was I waiting for? Why did I think I needed to wait 3 different opportunities to get a picture with someone who changed my life for the better? What are you waiting for? What's holding you back from being the resilient version of yourself that knows when to move, when to decide, and when to give yourself wings to fly? I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Today, take stock. Are you living an old story? Or are you stepping into your new story? And give yourself some grace. We all have a journey, and sometimes we do have to be patient. And thank goodness for a God who's patient, and for those who understand that everything happens for a reason. Trust the process, honor the struggle, and don't forget to bring the joy. All right, have a great day. Go out there and be